Hey there YouTube, what's up, it's TheVoid here with a great duel with a rival of mine, Nsanejokr. Really good friend of mine. It's actually funny because we just dueled about 5 minutes earlier for a war duel, and then we're going to duel again for YouTube. I'm using a different deck this time, and it turns out so is he, as I'm going to find out. He's playing heroes, and this guy is such a pain in the ass with his heroes deck, and he knows it, and that's why he's playing it against me right now. Hopefully, unlike the POTUS map video, this one shouldn't lose track of the audio versus video. That was probably just because of how fast the video was moving, that my computer couldn't keep up with it, because my computer is not really top gear. I mean, just filming alone lags like crazy. My video is not really the best for recordings, but yeah, so because of that, that's probably why the video lags so much. It's really not a big deal, I guess. So I go into Rescue Rabbit. I use the effect. I bring out 2 Andal. Because I can't use my Rhoda. So yeah, so I grant 2 Andal. I don't think I'm gonna XYZ here. I don't really remember what I do here. Now I special summon the Test Tiger. And he just negates the Tiger, which isn't really a bad thing, because that means I can go into my XYZ instead of tagging to blow up his thing, and then, you know, other stuff like that. So I'm just gonna smack right through his life points, bring him down to 42. And then here I contact. I don't XYZ. So, and I'm sorry again about that video. About how the audio and the video didn't really match up, like I wrote down in the pop-up thing at the beginning of that video. Yeah, I didn't mean for it to be like that. I'm sorry. Anyway, so he goes. Well, I go SCDR. He goes into Stratos, sets a back row. He searched the Neos alias. I was gonna shuffle out my hand because I started doing that a lot between. Well, like every time I draw, I forgot to do it this duel. I decided not to start doing it now because, you know, it was pretty obvious. So I use the effect and I show him the Gizzarus. I turn that into Bestiari, but because this guy's a fucking douche, okay, he super polys and uses my Elemental Hero Prisma that hasn't changed its name yet. It's going to change its name from its effect, but it hasn't changed its name yet. This is my Prisma and my SCDR to super poly, and you keep rubbing that in my face. I'm gonna punch you in the face, Nsanejokr. But anyway, aside from that, at this point I am pissed, because I'm like, well, at first I didn't even understand what he did. I'm like, oh crap. So, and this is why I hate his heroes deck. This deck is such a troll. You know, when that Dark Hero comes out, I'm gonna be playing the heroes again, probably next format. Because I already have my decks picked out for the next 2 months. So I end my turn. He draws. I can't read our conversation we're having, but if I remember, it's pretty funny. So he hits me for 4 grand between his 2 monsters. I just take it all together, I think, because I'm lagging too much to do it all separately. I'm down to 39. I'm really not in good shape, especially because I only have 1 Prisma in the deck right now. He has a Dust Shoot, and well, you know, I'm just gonna admit defeat, and then I'll show him my hand, because at that point, there's nothing I can do. You know, I mean, I can't go into any fusions. I mean, there's nothing I can do. That was it. Maybe I could have sold that another turn, but that's about the extent of what I had. Here I don't really know what to side though, because I don't side really anything for heroes. I didn't even side because I didn't side anything for heroes. I have nothing to side in. I main deck the bottomlesses. That's really the only thing I'd side in, because I wouldn't side in warnings. Or would not side in warnings, because you can't. I with my other decks I side out the warnings for the bottomlesses against this deck. But I'm already playing the bottomlesses, so I go Stratos. He Valors it. Pain in the ass, of course. I set 3 back row, of course. One's the Dust Shoot, and then one's the Starlight Road, so I'm safe. Then here, that thing's beeping. I think I mentioned it earlier, or I mentioned it now. So I Dust Shoot, and I forgot what he had in his hand, and that's going to cause me to misplay really badly, because I'm not the type to, write it down. I try to just remember it, because writing it down is really not allowed. And I'm not going to cheat, especially with a friend of mine, but I don't cheat anyway. So he just goes Future Fusion with the Ocean and the Alias for absolute 0. And he goes E-Call and grabs his own Stratos. Summons the Stratos, searches out for the Neos Alias, and then suicides like a champ. And then this is the part where he really fucks with me this game, because he's gonna duality, and I'm gonna be so afraid after I see what he takes. And I'm pretty sure that me being afraid, actually, it really did hinder my gameplay. Because he takes the Solemn Warning. Now, if I knew beforehand, or if I didn't know beforehand about the Solemn Warning, I would have played a lot differently. And instead, I played a lot more cautiously, trying to pull it out, and it ends up really hurting me at the end. Especially because he sets that, and he sets the Deep Prison, I think, or something like that. I don't remember how this happens. So I draw into a War Chariot. I summon the Aquari. I attack, and he flips the Solemn by my mistake, and then flips over the Prison. Really pro move right there, flipping the Solemn like that. I set the back row, and my turn. I'm sorry, I'm tired, and I end my turn. It's 3:41 in the morning right now. He summons the Neos Alias. He attacks for 19. I just take it because I'm saving that Deep Prison for an absolute 0. I get the Test Tiger, which is really nice. I just pass because I don't want to use my field to absolute 0 and get rid of it. I figure that another 19 is not going to kill me. So I take the 19, and then he attacks for the 0. And I'm just going to Deep Prison that 0 away, because I don't want it on the field. It's just a pain in the ass. I top of Aquari, summon the Aquari. I ask him if it's okay. He says yes. This is again where this fear of what he has face down, of what I know he has face down, is what hurts me. I go Test Tiger. He's okay with it. I do the effective Test Tiger. He's okay with it. I keep asking about the warning, because I'm trying to pull it out here. I shouldn't have asked him about it. If I just said K, it might have been different. Like, why warning? And I go into the Murmillo, figuring that I can just I can force his warning this way by going Murmillo and attack instead of going to Bestiary and blowing up the warning. I can go to Murmillo, attack, and then tag and force the warning that way. Because if he doesn't warning, I'm just gonna Bestiary his warning. But he does warning the Murmillo attack. So I'm just gonna end my turn here. The rabbit in my head. he gets a Miracle Fusion. I'm like, son of a bitch. Is he just he's gonna banish the Stratos and the Neosalius for the Shining, and this thing is a beast. 3,500 attack is gonna hit me directly with it, bring me down to 700. At this point, I'm like sweating bullets here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose. I draw into a Darius. I go Rescue Rabbit. Use the effect. Blah blah blah. It'll go to Utopia. I just checked my extra deck first to make sure I still have the Utopia, because as you guys saw, I changed up the XYZs I had. I put in a couple of level 3s. I don't play the Roaches at all anymore, even though it's such a good card. I don't play it anymore. The lag caused me to put the Andal into Spell and Trap Zone. But then I just overlay them, go into Utopia. I'm probably gonna put in a second Utopia. Yeah, I'll do that before my duel with anyway, and he has a Dark Hole. At that point, he's got game, because he's gonna search out for anything, and I can't. Wow, Starlight, that Dark Hole, I can't do anything. So that is a great game, Nsanejokr. Like always, the question of the video is going to be, what is your favorite deck? Pretty sure that his is Heroes. Mine is going to be the one for next month. I'm not going to spoil it yet, because next month is coming. But you guys will see it soon. So I'll have a duel with Vantage SP coming up pretty soon. And see you soon, YouTube.